Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. This 65 Mustang Fastback GT has a few tricks up its sleeve. Would you guess that there's a 427 stroker motor under the hood? It's got a built automatic, a Ford 9-inch, Shelby style suspension, a California built car, really clean, dry metal. This has got a lot going for it, especially if you want a good looking Mustang that you can really get out and enjoy and drive. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read the information about the cars, study all the pictures top to bottom. That's where you'll find a price tag on every car we have for sale, along with a monthly finance option as well. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoyed the videos, subscribe, then click on the bell icon so you're notified as these great cars are posted. But for right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Okay, so it's a good, clean California car. The metal underneath is nice and dry, the floor pans, all that. It's not detailed underneath. Car does have about 10,000 miles on it since it's been built. You can see a lot of great components. There's no issues, no problems, but again, it's just not detailed. So if you're used to looking at a picture and seeing, all gloss paint, that's not this one, but it could be detailed. But anyway, it has Shelby style suspension. It's lowered 2 inches in front. In back, it has tubular control arms. It has Coney shocks all the way around. All the suspension and steering's been replaced. I'm going to refer to my cheat sheet here. It has a dual exhaust with Dynamax mufflers and a crossover pipe. It comes out through the rear valance. So up front, it's set up with a negative camber Shelby suspension. I don't know what a negative camber is. That's why I'm referring to my notes here. It has sway bars front and back, a big 3/4 inch sway bar in the back. I said the steering was replaced. There's a new power steering control valve. Also has frame connectors that ties the front to the back. So a lot of improvements made on the suspension system. It'll handle real well. Disc brakes up front, the e-brake is hooked up, bottom of the motor has an extra capacity oil pan. It is a built C4 automatic transmission. It has a 2800 stall, it has a chrome pan. Ford 9-inch rear, has 325 gears. A gentleman I bought it from said 65 miles an hour, you can just cruise all day long. So it's a nice cruiser, and it has plenty of giddy up and go off the light too. So underneath has a lot of great features, a lot of great upgrades. The body, again, California car, and just at a glance it looks straight and the gaps look precise. I'm noticing the hood, the headlight bezel, that's about as best as I've ever seen right there. Square and flush and the gaps tight. This is all real nice. It's all smooth down to the bottom. I don't see any bubbles. This is all fantastic body work. Actually, I've walked around the car. It's the first time I'm really looking at it, and I'm very impressed. A couple bumps, I mean, barely worth mentioning, and I only seen them, doing this and looking for them. They're there and then they disappear. That's how minor they are. A couple little bumps. And this is all really nice, straight, all in great shape. No issues, no rust, no damage, no dents. Here's a chip in the paint right here, decent chip. But yeah, the body is fantastic. The roof is real nice. I love the fastback design. These bring just as much as convertibles because it's so good looking. So now the paint, it's a polished red finish, very smooth and glossy. It has painted on white stripes. Beautiful paint, no issues other than you'll find a nick or a chip or a minor flaw here or there, but the paint is slick. It has the GT emblem and the stripes down the side as well. 427 emblems here. The bumper has a little bit of wear on it, surface wear. The grill is a little bit worn. It's missing a center piece of trim right here, I just noticed. The windshield has a few specs on it, and it does have a little rock chip on that side. It has mirrors on both sides. Door handles have been replaced. The back glass is original, has some light scratches. I love the wheels. They are American racing. They say Shelby right on the wheel itself, so they're nice aluminum polished Shelby wheels, 15-inch. Michelin tires, look a little fatter in the back. Here's a chip in the paint right here. Tail lights, GT gas cap, bumper, all this looks like it's new. And you can see the stripes go all the way over the top. So it's a good looking car. They got the stance real nice. The wheels just make it. Let's open it up. I'll show you inside and show you what's under that hood. All right, we've got a little surprise here in the trunk. Remember that grille that I told you there's a piece missing? Well, they removed this because they wanted to make it look more like a Shelby, but this covers up that piece in the grille. And yeah, the GT would have fog lights. Well, here they are. Other than that, under the trunk lid's painted nicely. They've added a trunk light. We have an amplifier for the stereo. And good, clean, solid metal, but it's not glamorous. It's not glossy, but it's nice, dry, clean metal. Has a matte tire cover over the spare. There are two 6x9 speakers here on this panel. That panel does open up and goes into the back of the car. The door jambs are clean. That bottom lip on the bottom edge of the door is dry. This is the Pony Deluxe interior, which is more than just pony seats. It has the custom molded door panels with the knife handle door opener. You got the joystick for the remote mirror. Now looking at the dash, the top of the dash pad up close to the windshield is a little bit warped, from the heat. But the instrument panel's in really nice shape. And we've got a rally pack here. That'd be the tachometer with a clock. Must be a hands-free stereo. There's the microphone. And here is the custom stereo system. Glove box door has been replaced. Liner is replaced. You can see kick panel speakers, nice carpet and mats, nice center console. Custom steering wheel, of course. And here's the pony seats as the running horses on the seats. Couple little nicks. Someone got in with a screwdriver or something. Couple nicks on the edge. So the car does have 10,000 miles, so it's been enjoyed. Now it's your turn. This is the 2+2. It's a two-seater. Now, plus two more. It has seat belts for everyone. The plastic trim's in nice shape. Headliner is excellent. The visors match. So it's a very nice interior. I love the wheels. So, here we are, 427 stroker motor. They started with a 351 SVO block. They bored and stroked it. It's supposedly putting out 500 horsepower, 500 pounds of torque. It was built by R&R Competition on the East Coast. Scat billet crank, Pro Comp cam, Ross pistons, Manley rods, roller rockers. On top, it does have an aluminum intake, and it looks like a Holley carb. It's a dual feed carb, MSD ignition system. It's dressed up with the Cobra valve covers, and it's what the air cleaner, their high performance motors would have used. And then this here, this fancy inner support system. This keeps the car from twisting. Actually, they consider this a suspension part. But this really makes a difference for cornering and handling. Front of the motor does have aluminum Edelbrock water pump, and we've got an aluminum Griffin radiator to keep it running cool. We do have power steering. We have an external vacuum pump for the cam that's in there. We have a remote oil filter, makes changing the oil easier. A dual reservoir master cylinder. So this is not like the rest of the car. It's not a detailed show quality engine compartment, but it's all good stuff. This is a driver. And someone put an under hood light too. You might have to turn the headlights on. Neither of them came on, so. So this car's got a lot going for it. It's a California rust-free fastback. It's an A code. The A in the VIN number means it was born with the high performance 289. And it has just so many great things going. The suspension, the disc brakes, the motor, the trans, the rear end, the body, the wheels, the stance, interior. I mean, so much going for it. All that's lacking is a little bit of detail. If someone was handy with even some spray cans and you took your time, spent a weekend, cleaned up the motor compartment, cleaned up the trunk, even put it on a lift, gave it a little fresh black paint, that would really bring this car to another level. But other than that, really not much to apologize for. This is a hot ticket right here. Go to volocars.com. You can talk to the salesman. I just gave you my impression. They can help answer your questions. They can also help get this delivered, and they can help you finance it at volocars.com. Really hope you're enjoying the videos. Subscribe, click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified as the next car is posted. Thanks for watching.